What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Wielding the double-edged sword. Yes, semen retention can be a double-edged sword. We talk about the great things about semen retention. We talk about, how magnetic you can be, how strong you could be in the gym. We talk about female attraction. We talk about, you know, becoming the best version of yourself on semen retention. But there is a double-edged sword that we have to control and deal with constructively. You got a sword in your hand. If you swinging the sword the wrong way, it can cut you too. When you're doing the semen retention, and if you have experience with the semen retention, you went days, so you know what I'm talking about. You know about those urges. You know about the frustration, right? You know about the overly abundance of energy. You know about when you are at home and you don't have nothing to do and you're trying to control yourself. This when we talk about just the meditation and getting by yourself and just calming down, right? We have to constructively deal with, that strong energy that we usually just drain out, maybe through sex, through masturbation, porn, things like that. We quickly, went out in when we were in our unaware state of ourselves, we would quickly just turn some porn on, quickly try to have sex with some chick or something like that. So we do have this strong energy. We also have a strong erection, right? Now, this is also a double-edged sword within itself, within the semen retention. Because when you're constantly just spilling that seed, sex, masturbation, whatever, right? You lose that sperm count. Your sperm count is not this strong. You start to lose that testosterone. You start to have a limp Johnson, right? But the good thing about the semen retention is that after days of retaining, you get that sex drive back. You get your sexuality back, right? Your sperm count is higher. Your erection is stronger, right? So that is a good thing. It's just the bad thing is that it's kind of like real raw, because once you're constantly masturbating, constantly releasing that seed, you start to get desensitized. And the dangerous thing about being desensitized, when your Johnson, is just not getting up, you need extra things to, ignite that sex drive. You want more women, right? Porn stars, they do more crazy sex scenes, just crazy stuff. I don't even want to talk about some of the stuff, but yes, that lust, if you don't get out of that lust, you will really start to break down your boundaries, break down, your sense of control, and you can really find yourself operating on a very low vibration. Now, I heard someone say that semen retention can create school shooters. I think that I disagree, because it's all under your control. Now, even with relapsing, relapsing puts you back in a complacent state, but you got to understand, when you're relapsing, you're also draining your energy and you're not chasing your goals. But at the same time, when you relapse, you get those feelings out, but you sacrifice that energy. You sacrifice, building up your strength as a man, as a person. So for school shooters, there's a deeper rooted issue within them. Sometimes in life, I don't know them personally. Sometimes in life, we have high expectations of what we should be doing and what we should not be doing at certain stages and ages of our life. And sometimes we have a delusion about how life is, and what we expect out of life. And then when life shows you your results, you reap what you sow. And sometimes it's just unrealistic. You just have to pull back, and you have to take things one day at a time to really build a character within yourself. And you can't go around and hurt other people and blame other people for your problems. So this is more of a deep rooted issue. But remember that semen retention is all under your control. Some people say that it creates incels, and, which I think semen retention is medicine for an incel, medicine for the unaccomplished man in general. Because, what we do on semen retention, we try to get people to look in the mirror, to face themselves, face their problems, face their problems, be more realistic about where you are in your life right now, and then we realistically work from there. Now, getting to the good side of the double-edged sword, when we are swinging the sword properly with good form, there is a failure. There is a frustration from failure. Now you can take it, you can take it the negative route and be sporadic with your energy, or you can get fed up with being a loser. You can get fed up with constantly taking L's in life, constantly making mistakes, constantly going around the same mountain, constantly being blocked. So we have to stop what we're doing and we have to look around and see what is it that I'm doing that's constantly making me fail in life. What is I'm doing that's constantly making me make the same mistakes over and over. I think about Tom Brady, right? He been throwing interceptions all game, right? And now all he needs is one touchdown to win the game. He throws another interception, right? You make another mistake in life. You was trying this time. You just make another genuine mistake. You right? So the next time that you get an opportunity, the next time Tom Brady steps on the field, he has to be a lot more sharper in his focus. The first thing about being more sharper in his focus is that he has to recognize the blockages. He has to recognize the defenders that's cheating. He has to recognize what zone they're in. He has to recognize the pressure that's coming from the quarterback. In your life, you got to recognize what's in your life that's blocking you. You have to recognize the people. You got to recognize your own mental blocks, your fears, in order for you to make the next step in life. And you have to sharpen that focus so that you get to that next level, to get to that next step in life, so you can stop going around the same mountain. So, so you take that anger, you take that frustration, and you hone in and you focus. The next thing that happens when we hone in and we focus, we double our strength. We double our strength just by being accurate and putting more effort out there. When you keep making the same mistakes in life, maybe you fail the test. Maybe you're a boxer, you get knocked down for the count. So it's the last round and you can win the fight, but now you got to hit much harder. You got to tackle things a lot more harder than you did at first. You have to put more effort out there in life in order for us to reach our goals and actually be more successful, to reach the best version of ourselves, at least the next level of ourselves. We have to put more effort out there. So you're attacking things double the strength. So when things go wrong in our life, we don't sporadically throw our energy all over the place, because we'll be going back into a feminine energy, feminine emotional energy. And as men, it's dangerous for us to be emotional. We can't just be, complaining and throwing temper tantrums and, throwing our weight around, because it shows a lack of confidence. So you want to take that energy and you want to hone it in, and you want to properly handle that sword, handle that life force, handle that semen retention the right way so that you can be successful. Next thing that happens is that we get that more calm, masculine vibe. We get more serious about our approach. When you see serious people, they give off a commanding respect, right? When people see that seriousness within you, they're going to start treating you much, much differently. You stop all the laughing, you stop all the joking, you take that energy and you focus in. That's when you can get the power of eye contact, the power of looking things square in its face, the power of seeing through the bull crap. That's the bull crap detector, right? You're giving off that more serious look. So, overall, just having that double-edged sword, right? We are fighting and we're not running from things because we want things to get better in our life. So we have to wield that sword the right way. The same way that we have to wield power. You can abuse power, you can abuse people, or you can use that power to change life, to change your life, to help other people grow, to change, your paradigm, to change your habits up so that you can actually make more steps in your life. Cutting through your life and you're trying to get there. You're focusing in. So that's my video for today. I hope I wasn't all over the place. Hit me up in the comment section. Tell me what you think about the video. Peace.